Good afternoon, Latrobe Church. This is Interim Pastor John Simpson coming to you this afternoon with a video update of the results of a meeting of your session last night, the session of Latrobe United Presbyterian Church. Last night the session met at 7:30 p.m. Some of us chose to meet at the church, of course with masks and observing social distancing, while others of us chose to meet virtually. That seemed to work very well, and everybody was comfortable that way, and the meeting and the decisions, I thought, were effective and well done. The main decision that we made last night was that we will not have services at the church in person until at least the middle of June. That would be the earliest date is June the 21st. The session does plan to meet again on Wednesday the 10th of June. At that time we will see what the status is of the coronavirus, see what the medical authorities are recommending, and see what would be a responsible time to resume our gathering in that beautiful sanctuary. In the meantime, on June the 10th, the session will meet again. At that time, we will make that decision, and we will also make some detailed plans as to what we need to do in order to meet and to resume worship and the use of the church safely and effectively for all. Until that day comes, I would encourage all of you to join us for worship on Sunday morning, either on YouTube, Facebook, or at 97.3 FM. We're finding that those services begin sometime between 9:15 and 9:30. Last week there was some kind of glitch at the radio station and it did not go on at all. So please join us at between 9:15 and 9:30 at 97.3 FM, your local Latrobe station. Other things of interest at the session meeting last night were the Finance Committee reported that our church's financial deficit is not as bad as it might have been given the situation. In fact, we have a smaller deficit this year than we did this time last year. There are several reasons for that. One is that we are saving money on salaries. Secondly, that we are not making discretionary spending like the purchase of Sunday school curriculum and things like that. We're obviously not using as much paper and supplies. And also the utility bills are probably smaller because we aren't conducting worship and the church is not open. This obviously is not what we want, but it is a positive. The session does want to thank all of you who have been mailing in your tithes and your offerings, or those of you who have been dropping them off at the mail slot on Spring Street. We thank you very much for that, because if you weren't doing that, we would be in real big trouble. We trust that you will continue that in the weeks ahead, as there will be more bills to be paid, and we hope to keep up with those bills. Thank you again. The Christian Education Committee reported that the Christian Ed Committee does, in fact, plan on having summer vacation Bible school this summer. That is still planned, at least for now. It might be a little later in the summer than was originally planned. Evangelism Committee reported that it is planning an Evangelism Sunday for October, and October will also be, the first Sunday of October is always World Communion Sunday, and we'd like to do some interesting things with that. Finally, Paul reported that we are going to get some bids to do some repair to the stonework on the church that is cracking and that needs to be done. So we're going to get bids on that and see how that looks and how the finances are. Well, I don't want to make this too long, but I do want to let you know that we just can't wait. I can't wait personally to begin to have worship together. And We're doing this as fast as we can, but we are doing it in a way that we feel is safe for all, and that will be a positive experience. So in the meantime, again, please join us on YouTube, on Facebook, and on at 97.3 FM. Thank you very much. Please stay safe. God bless you all. And please pray for your church. Well, one other thing, I would encourage those of you who do have computers, check out some other churches. Not that we want you to go there at all, but because other churches do interesting things that are different from what we do, and change and looking at other churches is sometimes a very nice thing and a very refreshing thing to do. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.